Do better. The hustle never stops. The topic of today's video comes from what my mom told me after a 30-day break period of me being away from my craft and just doing a soft reset. You know, we all need that. And really, it just stems from the aspect of what you need to do versus what's going on in the present. What's going on in the present is you're not living up to your fullest potential. You're probably doing amateur things. You're not turning pro, or you haven't turned pro. And that comes from Stephen Pressfield's book, Turning Pro. I highly recommend not the book itself because we're phasing out into a new form of content and summaries of books and audio books. I just recommend the idea of the book, Turning Pro. The simplest thing is to make you have a way of being as a professional, and you have a way of being as an amateur. Now we all want to be professionals at something. We want to be that pro basketball player, that pro musician, that pro artist, that pro content creator. We all want to be this thing, but we're not willing to give up the time and sacrifice for what must be gained in that process of becoming that professional, you know. So, with that, it basically comes with doing better. The hustle never stops. That's the thing that my mom told me out of the 30-day break that I went through, and that stands true. Do better. The hustle never stops. Now, that doesn't mean you have to put more pressure on yourself. That just means you have to monitor your actions, how you wake up, how you spend the day, and how you go to sleep. Those are the actions you can control for the most part. You know, that is what you can control. You can't control what the day throws at you, but you can control how you wake up, how you spend your day, and how you go to sleep. You can control that much. You know, it's not about what you're doing wrong now, it's about what you can do right into the future. We all know where we messed up at, but the focus is not that. That's a lot of people's focus. That's where we go wrong at. Today's raw thought is to do better because the hustle never stops. You could always be learning, you could always be growing, you could always be crafting, you could always be doing something different so that you can grow that papaya fruit tree and slice it open and share with others your own raw thoughts and your own vision of what life could be. You never think about it. You never have to think about it. It just comes naturally. You know, people share a lot of wisdom to me, and it comes like vicariously through them. It doesn't really have to. I don't have to say, "Hey, what do you have for me to motivate me today?" People just automatically do that for me because they see something in me. I'm seeing something in each and every one of my raw thoughts, villagers of this village that I'm creating with this first content piece. I can see something in each and every one of you that you could share with the world that can make you do better because the hustle never stops. The internet never stops. It will never shut off. Like, we've created it, we've built it with content and TikTok and Twitter, X now, Facebook, with YouTube. This is a constantly ever growing thought process that never ceases to exist. And with that, you can create your own space within that. You can eke out, or what's the word? You can craft or build that space that you've always wanted. What you think is missing from the process of the internet and how you log on and what you think is missing, just add it day by day. Add what you think is missing. That's a good business tactic, and a good tactic for content as well. Or as anything you could create as a product or service, create what you feel is missing. Create what you feel is missing. And in doing better, you control your wake up, your spending of your day, and how you go to sleep. Like, that is so important. I get up every day or almost every day with savers, silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. And the person who wrote that, Hal Elrod, in The Miracle Morning, which is another book I recommend, or what I recommend from the book, which is to get up every day intentionally. Set the intention for your day, no matter what time you got up. I got up around 9 and didn't really start savers until 11 or 10, but that doesn't matter. I'm getting better every day. I'm getting better every single day. That's all that matters. To do better, you don't have to be perfect. You're just doing better than you were yesterday. Stop this comparison. You have to put blinders on sometimes and see only the 200 feet in front of you like a car at night sometimes. You only have to do that, and the rest will unfold as you keep moving forward. But unless you keep moving, unless you stop moving forward, you won't get to that next 200 feet, and then you will have created a roadblock when there wasn't one. Your car would have stopped, and you just let your foot off the gas. That's the only reason that the car stopped. The car didn't break down. You just decided not to keep moving forward. So, in this raw thought today, I would like you to keep moving forward. You can do better. You can do better. You can do better. You can do better. We could all be doing better. I'm doing better right now. And I just want to keep inspiring, as this is the first piece of content to ever come out of the Raw Thoughts content platform. I want to keep inspiring and make sure that the message is heard and that it's felt. It's more of a free form of consciousness, but this is the way I express freely. I express openly. I've expressed this way since I was young, and I'm finally starting at age 25 to start putting these pieces together, and now it's materialized into a content platform of my own. I've seen many others do it. I've seen many others do it. So, this is just the first step of me taking the action, putting forward, posting, being intentional, sharing my thoughts, and eventually sharing more even dope creations along the way, as that's music, visuals, etc. I have a lot of things to offer, but it starts with the most simplest actions you could take. What actions could you be taking right now to put you in a better position? You don't have to find the answer to that in a minute or 2 minutes. It might take days. What actions could you be taking right now to make that next step? To make that next step that's going to put you forward. It's not an easy process or an easy ask, but you know what you like to do. You know what you don't like to do. Subtract the don't likes, add more of the likes, add more flow state, which is the act of just being in constant rhythm. You have to be in rhythm with your purpose. This is what I'm doing as I'm speaking right now. I'm in rhythm with my purpose. My purpose is to create, motivate, inspire, and help myself become my greatest version. And in doing so, help others become their greatest version as well. And that's been my purpose for about 6 years, but now I'm actually in the heat of creating that purpose, and now I'm stoking the fire of what that purpose looks like. I'm starting to gather firewood. It's just starting. I'm just starting at 25, and that's not something that all of us get to live towards. I'm grateful to live to 25, but we have to realize the time is now to create. The time is now to do better. The time is now to do the things you were meant to do. The time is now. Do better. The hustle never stops. Each day you live is an opportunity to do something with it, to make something of it, to have it be your own. Make it your own. Make life your B word. I want to have this content be as clean as possible so it can relate to as many age groups as possible, but make life your dog. Make it your sit life. Sit. Sit life. Sit. Good life. Good life. Good life. We all want a good life. Treat life like your dog, and there will be a good life. Good life. Good life. It's intentional. As much intentional action as you can take, you can make it into your dog. Make it into your subservient, your servant, your um you can make it into your thing that is pleasing you. We let life trample us. We let life shit on us. My bad for cussing. I just said I wanted to be content and clean, but we really let life take a heap of dump on us and just let it keep doing that and keep feeling bad about it. No, that is the improper way to be. I refuse to let life take a crap on me and me not do anything about it. I will get clean every day. I will wake up and get clean and go work out and do raw thoughts and make beats and write in my journal and write stories eventually and create things that give me a spark. I won't let life trample on me and how we get programmed with comparison of thief and joy of what we see online and how much money somebody else has. That's irrelevant. What are you doing today to do better and better your own situation? That's all that matters. Let's talk about it. And with that, I want you guys to have a great day. Peace. This is Raw Thoughts. Bye.